What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Hogan Gaming, and I'm back here with another video. It's been a little minute since I made a video, so today we're going to be discussing the draft, the top three players I'll draft um, in the first round, because now we've seen all the signings the 49ers have made through free agency. I mean, free agency is basically over. The Niners might make one or two more moves, probably only really one, and I'll probably be like an edge rusher or something. I'm assuming maybe Leonard Floyd um, or Joey Bosa. I think it's more likely that we'll pursue Leonard Floyd because he has familiarity with Raheem Morris. So I think that's going to be the next move for the 49ers, in my opinion. But yeah, today we're going to be discussing the three players I think the 49ers should pick up with their first round draft pick now that we have seen all the signings, Greenlaw, Nate Hobbs. We re-signed Jay Tonjes, of course, Mike Evans, traded for Osa. So yeah, which will be discussing the three best players I think that will fit this current Niners team the best. Now, here's some players that have been to 30 visits for the 49ers. Denzel Boston, Trevor Burke, Travis Burke, Casey Concepcion, wide receiver from Texas A&M. I feel like he's a great kick returner and could provide value for the 49ers in kick returning and as a wide receiver. And then we got Omar Cooper Jr., he has been compared a lot to Deebo Samuel. Of course, if you remember Deebo Samuel coming out of college, they kind of had that same type of build. I think Deebo was a little bit heavier than him, but hey, man, I wouldn't be mad at it. And then we got Romeo Height, a 25-year-old pass rusher, edge rusher. So these are all the guys that the 49ers I visited with. And that doesn't mean that they're going to draft them. That just means that they have been in contact with these players and they have some interest. The first player I'll draft, if he was available, is Emmanuel McNeil Warren. He's a big play waiting to happen. You can see from these highlights, he causes forced fumbles, pick sixes. He's everywhere on the field. I feel like he's very similar to Nick Imawari from last year's draft. And you guys can go back to my previous videos, but I have been high on this guy for about a month now, honestly. When I started watching his highlights and getting familiar with him, and I seen his combine, I think he ran like a 4.5, which is not slow, but it's not fast either. He's like right in between. But him and Mustafa will be very explosive. We'll honestly have two physical guys, and I feel like he'll be 10 times better than Jair Brown. I said some of the coverage plays he make impresses me, and I would definitely draft him if he's there. My second option would be Cassius Howell. He's a edge rusher that have had pretty good sack numbers. Um, of course he's a senior, so I'd say he's a little bit on the older side, but he got experience and has had big sack seasons. I'm gonna throw it up on here soon, his stats. But yeah, he ran about a 4.59, I think. Basically a 4.6. And he'll be real explosive for us off the edge. I like his bend, his athleticism. Because we do need an edge rusher. Michael, he's more of a run stopper. We need that edge guy like a D Ford. And I think this is your guy right here. This is your guy, and he'll be my second option for the first round pick. Like I said, I feel like he'd be very productive besides Nick Bosa and Osa and Michael, of course, all those other guys. But I feel like he can honestly produce. I say if we pick him up, he could probably produce 6 sacks his first year. I think that's how special this guy is. And of course, right here you can see his 40-yard dash and his 10-yard split, which is pretty good for an edge rusher. So I'll definitely be excited if the Niners chose him in day one of the draft. And the final guy I would consider taking with the 27th pick is Caleb Lumu. He's an offensive tackle, 6'6", 313. He's a pretty big boy. And I feel like he has the flexibility to also play guard. A big reason why I'll take him. Now, this will be a Trent Williams replacement if the contract doesn't get worked out, or even if let's say Trent resigns, right? He could be the left guard. Right now, we have no clear left guard, and Caleb Lumu, I feel like, has the flexibility to do both tackle and left guard. But I think he can also be good at left guard. So I said big body. Hometown is AZ. He's not too far from the Bay Area. And I would like this move, honestly. I would like this move. I would like this move. I feel like this will be helping the offensive lineman and some of his strength. They said that he got a good frame with room for muscle mass, which is good. That means he can build on his muscle. Active hands with good quickness in both phases, which is pretty good. That means he has quick hands when blocking defenders. Pass sets with good composure, rarely ducking head or leaning, which is good. Shows ability to gather and control rushers with strong grip, which is great. And then some of his weaknesses. Um, Footwork can get sloppy, which we don't want to hear that. That's kind of Mike McGlinchey. And then needs to keep improving upper body strength, which comes with being in the NFL. I feel like he's going to get stronger and below average with sustained finishes, consistency. Overall, I just feel like he needs that NFL experience to get better.